Okay, a few people have been asking me to run GTA 4 benchmark. They're interested to see how it runs with the GTX 295. So I thought I would run a quick benchmark. The benchmark tool isn't the best in the world, but I suppose it'll give you some idea. Settings using 1920 by 1080. Texture quality medium, render quality highest. Render quality is like your AF, so that would be like 16 times. View distance is at 100%. Basically everything else is up as high as it will go. The only difference is the texture quality is at medium rather than high. You can actually remove the restrictions by using a command, no restrictions. I think there's another command you use as well, which will allow you to use high textures, but the problem with that being is you end up using more video memory than you've got available. So that would be, rather than 836, that would be more like 1200. And if you've only got 875 megabytes available, then the game is going to run like a bag of shit. So basically removing the restrictions is basically a stupid thing to do. You could probably get a benchmark running, but the gameplay would probably be quite shit. I mean, even running this as it is now isn't really that good, because after playing the game for maybe 15-20 minutes, it's possible you could run out of video memory and the game will crash. So really, ideally you want to be setting it so at least it's in the green rather than in the orange, and definitely not in the red. I mean, personally I would set that at maybe 91, but for the benchmark I'm going to run it at 100, but I would never play with the settings at orange, just for the fact that it would probably crash after so many minutes of gameplay, and that's just hassle. I'm going to apply the settings. And I'll run the benchmark. Just quickly, someone's been, can't remember the guy's name, Chopper or something, going on about the Gigabyte IO shield, saying that it is padded when it's not. This is the IO shield. It's painted, as you can see, on that side, but a padded backplate. The padding is actually on this side, the silver side, basically. It's maybe about a few millimeters of padding which sits on the back. As you can see, that's aluminium or some sort of metal, not padded. Painted, but not padded. The game actually runs really well, just as good as it does with two GTX 280s, really. Kind of pisses me off how this keeps scrolling down on its own. Average FPS 57.96, CPU usage 38%, memory usage 73, video memory 74. The processor isn't overclocked at the minute, it's just running at 2.66 or 2.67, as it seems to say there. With the CPU overclocked, I get more like 65, 66, which is basically the same as I got with two GTX 280s. Yeah, so that's it, benchmark. It's not too bad. Not a bad score. In game, the frame rate is pretty much the same, to be honest, especially with the i7. Even in areas where there's lots of shit going on, the frame rate seems to hold quite nice. Not like to see less than sort of maybe 39, 42. They're probably about the lowest you'll see, and maximum probably around 69, 71ish. But overall, game runs actually quite nice. no problems at all. Thanks for watching.